Glendale Community College has a multitude of instructional and student support services aimed at helping students engage in the life of the college and be successful in their courses so they can achieve their educational goals. Between the Verdugo campus and the Garfield campus, GCC has approximately 40 student success support services that add to and complement the amazing efforts of the Glendale Community College faculty members, facilitating learning in the classroom. With all these services now in place for student success and new initiatives underway through the statewide Student Success Program and the GCC Student Equity Plan, it is not a surprise that students may not know what is available. As GCC faculty and staff, we need occasionally to refresh our own knowledge of what is available so that we can tell our students, so we can help them help themselves. As we start a new semester, go to the GCC website, Student Success and Equity button at the lower left of the page, and connect to a list of the services now available. Some serve students in particular disciplines. Some serve students regardless of their goal or major. Some services help students engage and connect outside the classroom, and others directly connect to the classroom experience. A key stopping point for students and faculty interested in student success is the GCC Learning Center on the second floor of the administration building. Shant Shahoyan is the faculty coordinator.
Hello, my name is Shant Shahoyan. In addition to teaching English here at Glendale Community College, I'm also the coordinator of the Learning Center. The Learning Center recognizes the complex needs of our diverse student population in both academic and occupational programs. In cooperation with faculty and staff, we support student success by encouraging a variety of learning strategies, elevating students' confidence, and empowering students to achieve their highest potential. When representatives from the Learning Center visit classrooms to talk about our services, we have a simple mantra: be more successful in your classes. We usually write this on a whiteboard on 3 lines. The first line reads, be more. And we are confident that students will be more when they visit the Learning Center. They will be more informed, more prepared, more capable, more confident, and of course, more successful in their classes. Why do we think so? We talk to our students and ask for their feedback, and they share inspiring stories of how a tutoring session helped them through a difficult assignment, how a single workshop help them see their writing in a whole new way, or how an online tutor at Smart Thinking helped them at 3 a.m. We empower students because we believe in them. We believe our students can write and can solve math problems and can understand organic chemistry. In fact, many of them do before they walk through the door. The Learning Center is not usually a last resort for struggling students or the worst writers, but a resource for all students, including A students who want to refine their understanding of oxidative cleavage reactions or hone their already impressive research papers on the epigenetic regulation of stem cells. In the idea of a writing center, Stephen North articulated the goal of writing centers clearly. Our job is to produce better writers, not better writing. Of course, the Learning Center offers free tutoring in many other subjects besides writing, but North's now iconic quotation informs our overarching philosophy. We foster independent learning so students can succeed on their own. Our tutors ask more questions than they answer. They facilitate learning instead of unilaterally rectifying errors, and they respect and foster students' sense of agency. Our goal is to provide students with the tools they need to become independent learners. We offer peer tutoring in a wide variety of subject areas: writing, math, most science classes, multiple languages, biopsychology, accounting, economics, and more. From 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Fridays, and 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. In addition to providing peer tutors, we also have faculty tutors from the English and ESL divisions. We're very proud of our student evaluations of tutoring sessions. At the end of each tutoring session, students complete a brief anonymous survey in which they rate their tutoring sessions. In the comments section of one survey, a student wrote, "Overall, my tutor helped me out very well. I came in thinking I was going to drop the class before the deadline. And before I came up with a decision, I figure, get tutored and see then how I feel about music. I made an appointment with him, and when we had the session, I am more confident in continuing with the course. I would highly suggest him to another student in my class. These are the kind of success stories that motivate us. Over 94% of students rate their tutoring sessions as being either helpful or very helpful. And we're proud of that statistic. We work with our tutors individually, and we have regular meetings in addition to having them complete a tutor training seminar, which helps them understand the key principles of how to tutor effectively and how to reach students who are struggling in their classes. In addition, if you're recommending a student to be a tutor, I recommend that you get all your best students to us, people who are gregarious, who are really good in your class, who you think would really work well with other people. That's really the key. We're always looking for great tutors, and that's one of the things that we really value about our program is that we have a lot of peer tutors here, and students really value the opportunity to meet with other students who have gone through the same classes and had the same experiences. They could commiserate, and they could identify with these tutors. When tutors come highly recommended, our students also have the confidence to know that they're working with tutors who are really good at the disciplines they're helping them with. You'll see flyers all around campus saying things like, I'll tutor you for $45 an hour or $50 an hour, but students have no way of knowing whether or not these students are qualified. Here, you know the students are qualified, you know that they're going to be trained, and they'll have the support they need to be effective during each tutoring session. If your students would like to make an appointment, they could simply come to the Learning Center to make an appointment for a tutoring session, or they could call us at extension 5333, and they can make an appointment that way. I'd be happy to come visit your classes and give everybody a postcard where they'd have all this information. Just email me at shants@glendale.edu, SHANTS@glendale.edu. In addition, we offer Smart Thinking. Smart Thinking is a new online tutoring program we offer. We're very excited about it, and students really seem to appreciate it. 93% of students say that they would recommend Smart Thinking to a friend. And we have Smart Thinking is available 24/7 for math and for many other hours for other subjects. And they include subjects like biology, chemistry, writing, a variety of different subjects, econ, accounting, and the full list is available on our website, on the Learning Center's website. So I encourage you to look for that information. We encourage students to use Smart Thinking. It's a very easy program to use. You just go to your MyGCC homepage, main menu, Smart Thinking. It's 3 steps. Very easy for students to do. Students get a lot of help with writing. They could do drop-in. They could submit a paper and get feedback from a tutor within 24 hours. Tutors employed by Smart Thinking undergo a very stringent training policy to ensure that they're highly qualified tutors. And 90% of them hold master's degrees or PhDs in the subjects that they tutor. We feel that that is advantageous, not only because of the expertise of the tutors and their ability to communicate information to students, but also because this is available when many students aren't able to use our services here in the Learning Center. We'll have Smart Thinking until the end of 2016. Another program we're really excited about in the Learning Center is our workshop series. This semester, we're offering 83 workshops on a variety of topics, many of which are writing-related topics. So if you offer any kind of writing-related activity in your classes, I would highly recommend that you suggest the workshop series as a valuable resource to your students. The workshop series, there are 83 workshops, 60 minutes each. And in those 60 minutes, it's very hands-on. It's very interactive. Students aren't sitting listening to a lecture on run-on sentences or writing summaries or logical fallacies or essay organization. Students are really getting their feet wet. They're getting in there and really exploring these concepts in a way that'll help them understand the material and ideally be able to apply it, even once they leave here. 92% of students say that the workshops were helpful or very helpful. And pre- and post-tests indicate that they've really learned a lot in those brief 60 minutes. When they come in, we have them take a pre-test to assess what their understanding is of the material when they come in, and we have a post-test when they leave to see how they were doing when they left. In that time, there's a 52% improvement And in 60 minutes, that's a lot of improvement to look at in such a brief period of time. So we're happy about those numbers, and students really respond to these. A lot of our students also report that, saying things like, this workshop on logical fallacies ruled, or I never thought it would be so easy to fix fragments in my paragraphs. I would highly recommend this to a friend. I never realized I could learn so much in an hour. These are just some of the things that students say, and we're really happy that students see this as a valuable resource, and we hope that you do too. The last program I'd like to tell you about is Study Hall Plus. We're piloting that this year, and it's just one other service that we provide students, and I think it's a very valuable one. I'm hoping that you'll recommend your students to Study Hall Plus, which takes place from 3 to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. A lot of our students would often complain to us or to our tutors that, well, once I finish my classes in the late afternoon or in the afternoon, I go home and I'm not able to complete my homework assignments because my little brother's making too much noise, or my neighbor is bothering me, or some other distraction is keeping me from doing my homework assignments. So we thought, why not have Study Hall Plus, a place where they could come, quietly study like a regular study hall, but this has the plus. Just that little bit of extra help that students might need when they need it. If they need help, they could raise their hand, and they'll have the help of an English or math instructor or a writing or math tutor. So the English instructor, if an English instructor or ESL instructor is scheduled for the space, a math tutor will complement their services. And if a math instructor is scheduled in the space, then a writing tutor will complement his or her services. So that way, both math and English basic skills are covered at all times. And if students have questions, they could just raise their hands and get quick help, and then go on, continue their homework and be able to complete their assignments with confidence. Thank you for letting me tell you a little bit about our services. I hope you'll find them valuable, and I hope you'll recommend your students to visit Learning Center.
Thank you, Sean, for sharing with us information about Glendale Community College's Learning Center. Clearly, there are a lot of great services and support that can be provided to our students here and to assist our faculty in helping our students achieve. Now let's take a look at the next area, and that's our Supplementary Instruction program led by Nancy Yaldizian.
Hi, I'm Nancy Yaldizian, Program Coordinator for Supplemental Instruction. Supplemental Instruction, SI, is a program that offers collaborative learning workshops for participating classes. The workshops focus on critical thinking and problem-solving exercises centered on the course material. They're scheduled outside of class time and are led by trained student leaders who have already excelled at each course with a particular instructor. SI is not a remedial program, but engages students of all levels. It's currently used by dozens of faculty members in classes that students find to be most difficult. These classes range from pre-college math and ESL to advanced physics, chemistry, and social sciences. What can SI do for your students? SI can help your students in a number of ways. Students spend more time on the class material, which alone increases their chances of success. Moreover, the time is spent reviewing, discussing concepts, and solving problems related to the course, which adds to their understanding of the material. SI is collaborative. Students work with each other and so get a chance to ask questions, discuss ideas, and participate in a way they're not always able to in class. Sometimes they're the student, sometimes they're the teacher, but in both cases, the interactions provide excellent opportunities for learning. It helps students develop active learning strategies, often modeled by the SI leaders, and improve their study habits. SI creates links between the students and the college community. This is one of the key factors in retention and success, from community colleges all the way to Berkeley and Harvard. Students develop friendships with other participants and with their SI leaders. They find people they can work with or go to with their questions on the class material. Eventually, they use these links to navigate their way through their entire college experience. Overall, SI produces higher retention and success rates, and students who attend on a regular basis develop more interest in the class, contribute more, and earn better grades. SI research, validated by the U.S. Department of Education, shows that SI participants receive a lower rate of D, F, and withdrawals. SI participants earn higher mean course final grades, and SI participants persist at higher rates. At two-year institutions across the country, over 42% of non-SI participants had final course grades of D, F, and W, while the SI participants had a DFW rate of 26%. In the same study, non-SI participants had a mean final grade of 1.2, while SI participants had a mean final grade of 2.65. Notice that the greatest difference between the two groups is at the two-year institutions. How do the workshops operate? There are many ways of organizing the workshops, and SI leaders will customize the workshop to fit the needs of each individual class. In the math and science areas, the Berkeley format is used, where students work together at solving problems with the SI leader as their resource. The Missouri model is used primarily in social sciences and humanities areas and involves review of class material, discussion of concepts, and critical thinking exercises. Both formats seek to integrate study skills and organizational methods into the content area. A major factor in the success of SI is the capacity for flexibility. Each course and each instructor will differ from the next, from semester to semester, or even from section to section. So SI leaders and their instructors are encouraged to adapt any part of these models to fit the needs of their students. If you'd like to schedule an SI for your class, I'll ask you for recommendations of students who have successfully completed the course. New SI leaders will attend a training session before the start of each semester and will work with me to find the best day and time for your workshop. SI workshops are scheduled throughout the campus in both SI designated rooms and classrooms, all in close proximity to your class location. Students are more likely to attend workshops when there are clear goals and activities directly linked to the course content. To encourage your students to attend, you can include the SI information in your syllabus, have the SI leader come to class the first week of the semester to introduce themselves and talk to your students about the SI. Publicize the SI in class often and remind students of its benefits. Offer extra credit points for workshop participation. Exchange workshop attendance for homework. Post the SI information on your class website. Occasional faculty participation in the workshops is also an excellent way to stress their importance and encourage students to attend. Throughout the semester, I will track the daily attendance at each workshop from each class section, and at the end of the semester, instructors will receive a class roster with each student's total SI attendance. If you have any questions or you'd like to talk about an SI for your class, please feel free to call me at extension 5357. With the help of an SI workshop, your students will learn to study smarter, not harder.
Listening to Nancy, it's very clear that the SI program also has a lot to offer our faculty and our students. Now let's go to the center of campus. Some might call it the heart of the campus, and that is our library, where Zohara Kay is going to share with us the kinds of resources available for student success at the library.
Glendale College Library supports the mission of the college by providing resources and services to meet the educational and professional needs of students and faculty. The library online catalog provides access points to our collection of approximately 140,000 books, including over 65,000 electronic books and close to 3,000 web resources. Print collections include books, reference books, ESL collection, atlases, CDs, children's collection, and reserves. Circulating books may be checked out by students for 2 weeks and renewed up to 5 times. The reserves collection includes textbooks for students who cannot afford to buy their own. Faculty may place library or personal materials on reserve for students to use. To provide maximum access to students, we limit most reserve checkouts to 2 hours at a time. Library databases include a broad range of full-text, general, multidisciplinary, and specialized databases. Remote or off-campus access is available for most electronic resources. The library also has computers, printers, photocopiers, scanners, charging stations, as well as laptops and iPads for students to check out. We have study carrels on the upper level designated for quiet study, desks in our collaborative learning area on the main floor, and study rooms available for students working on group projects. Study rooms may be reserved 1 week in advance for up to 3 hours at a time using our online reservation system. Reference services are available to students at the reference desk, by phone, or online. The library has a strong focus on information competency and its importance to lifelong learning. Both at the reference desk and in the instructional programs, emphasis is placed on building research skills, including recognizing, locating, evaluating, and using information responsibly. The library offers a series of 7 information competency workshops, which may be assigned as homework or extra credit. Library workshops include Introduction to the Library, Research Process, Citing Sources, Evaluating Sources, Locating journal and newspaper articles, Searching online catalogs, and Improving library research. Credit courses in information competency include Library 190, Introduction to Basic Research Skills, which is a 1-unit course, and Library 191, Introduction to Information Competency, which is 2 units. Either of these courses may be paired with classes in other disciplines. We have a 3-part video introducing students to Glendale College library resources and services, how to navigate the online catalog, and GCC library databases. Additional videos, tutorials, and quizzes covering a wide range of information competency learning outcomes such as finding, evaluating, and using information sources, copyright and avoiding plagiarism, visual literacy, and much more is available on our IC at GCC guide. Faculty have a variety of ways of incorporating IC at GCC modules into their course. Multimedia can be linked or embedded in Moodle, campus guides, or instructor's webpage. We also have bookmarks available at the reference desk with web addresses and a list of modules so instructors can recommend specific modules to students who may need additional help. Each division has a liaison librarian who serves as a contact for information about library programs, resources, and services. Liaisons work with faculty to make sure our resources are sufficient for their class assignments. Liaisons are also available to teach course-specific orientations for topics not included in our workshop program. Instructors are also welcome to schedule the library's lab for instructional purposes when it is available. The library is committed to student success. Librarians and library staff are here to help you and your students. Please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, Zoe, for sharing with us information about the library and the central role it plays in our student success efforts here at GCC. Each of us has distinct and important responsibilities at the college, but the more we know about the student success services available, the more comfortable we can be to push beyond our daily duties and reach out to help students help themselves. We rightfully are proud of our statewide student success accountability numbers, but each of us know we can and must do better. We care, and we join together in our efforts to be the Greater Los Angeles region's premier learning community where all students achieve their informed educational goals. Let's be sure all our services are used to their fullest. Thank you.